Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I only get sick once a year, and here we are at the end of the year and I have a head cold. So we are going with it. I am still shooting this video because I want to get it out to you guys because I think the message is really important. And yeah, so if I sound a little stuffy, that's what's going on. I was like, oh yeah, I could have put on a little bit more makeup. Nope, you guys get the real me. So I wanted to go over my list of goals for 2022. I have actually, I would say it's a list of things that I'm going to get done in 2022, but I really only have just one goal. And I'm going to explain that in this video and go over why I'm just choosing one goal to focus on. And yeah, I hope you guys stick around. Also, it's crazy. I started this channel last year around this time. I guess it would have been right after my daughter was born. And I remember sitting down in my bedroom here and filming a goals for what we were going to do in 2021. And maybe I'll have to revisit some of those and see what we ended up doing. I know that we didn't get everything accomplished, but that's okay. You know, you set goals so you can strive for them. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so I wanted to go over my goals for 2022, or like I said, better yet, the one goal that I'm going to be focusing on, and then the rest of the things that I am going to have happen in 2022. So I don't know if anybody else is like me. There was a little piece of paper in the breakfast nook the other morning, and I was like, these are all just floating around in my head. I have to put them down on paper. And so I just wrote them on like a little scrap piece of paper. Whatever. I'll have to try to actually put them up on a bulletin board. That way I can look at them. But like I said, these are things that I am going to accomplish in 2022, but they're not my main goal. And I'll touch on that in just a minute. So of course, 2022, we're going to be welcoming baby number 3 into the world in April. I'm super excited / nervous. You guys know how that is. With a new baby coming into the family dynamic, it's going to all change and things. So we're excited overall. And yeah, can't wait to find out if this little baby is a little boy or a little girl. I think I've said that before. We're not finding out till they're born. But both Ryan and I have an inkling that it's a little boy. So we'll see. We need to do interior fencing for our sheep. I'll have to go over that in another video, but our fencing set up right now, we have permanent fence around the farm, but it's all set up for cattle. So it's like way higher than what the sheep need. And so where the sheep are at right now, we had to set up poly braid wire to keep them enclosed. And so just the whole farm needs to be sheep proof now that we have our sheep. If you're new here, we got our sheep back in July, so they haven't been here for too long. I'm going to try to do some posts this summer. So Ryan has a bunch of fiberglass posts that have been cut, but they need painted and drilled. And so I'm going to have that as kind of a side hustle thing that I'm going to do this summer. Make some posts and sell them. So if you know anyone interested in fiberglass posts, hit me up. I'll leave my email in the comments below or in the description box, and yeah, we can get you guys hooked up with those. So lamb out our 31 ewes. Like I said, these are just things that are going to happen, but they're big goals, big accomplishments that are going to happen in 2022. So lamb out our 31 ewes. I guess not all 31 are going to lamb out because, as you guys know, Dink and Doink are my 2 little dinks, and they're just too small. I don't think they're going to. There's a couple other ones that I don't think are going to breed, but that's okay. It's a long-term investment. So yeah, but that'll be exciting. So that will be mid to late May. We'll have lambs on the ground. for YouTube, I definitely want to pay more attention to this channel than I did last year. I kind of let it fall off the wagon, and yeah, I'm going to take it a lot more serious and try to set up a full schedule of what I'm going to do for the year. Make sure that I'm giving you guys content that you guys like, which seems to be sheep videos mostly, but if you guys want anything else, make sure you leave it in the comments and I can try to make those videos. I want to work on my email list for the farm, so we have an email list already set up. I'll leave it in the link in the description box below if you guys want to hop on it, but I have been terrible about sending out emails, so I'm going to start sending out a weekly email, kind of like a weekly update, some recipe ideas, different things like that. So I'm excited. If you guys didn't know, we got Posey, our little piglet, and she's about 4 months old right now. So I don't know if we're gonna, normally we like to have our piglets born in like well, let me think, they like 3 months old by April, so born actually in January or February, which I don't think is going to happen, which will be fine. We'll either buy piglets from a friend of mine, or we'll figure something out, because we always like to start them in April, start them on our farm in April, and then finish them around September, October, just because it gets into winter and stuff, and winter water with pigs is just not fun. We're finding that out with little Posey right now. That's what Ryan's actually doing right now, working on her winter water, because it's supposed to be snowing and freezing this weekend, and yeah, just need fresh water for all the animals. So along with that is selling our pork shares, so we'll at least have 6 pigs. Like I said, I don't think we'll get Posey bred this year, because when she's bred, then it like varies, you know, how many piglets she has in a litter. But we'll probably have at least 6 shares, which is exciting. So if you guys want any pork shares, I will leave a link in the description box below, and you can get on our list. It's we sell them in wholes and halves, and I can get you guys a price estimate if you guys are interested. But always good to have a nice set of pork in the freezer. We got 2 butchered this last year, and they were kind of on the smaller side. Since we had 2, we just went with the smaller ones for us, and oh my goodness, it's been so nice to go in and get bacon whenever I want, breakfast sausage whenever, pork chops, ham steak, you know, I could go on and on. I love having pork in the freezer. And then last thing that I have on this list was spring and summer farm tours. So in addition to that, so we will be doing some farm tours on the farm, but I also want to start doing YouTube live videos and having those on a weekend, and just do them for 30 minutes to an hour, and just kind of take you guys around the farm if you want. So get on our email list if you aren't already, and I'll be sending out like the link to that on the email list, and yeah, it'll be fun. Well, I think it will just kind of figure out what we want to do while the video is going, like live. I can take you guys up to the cows, take you to the sheep. It'll just be a fun little adventure. I'll probably, I don't know how many times a month I'll do it. So get on the list, and I'll let you guys know as soon as I figure all that out in the new year. But okay, so why did I say that I only have one goal? So I've been doing like coaching with a mentor, and they always, if you listen to anybody that does mentoring, they always say that, or coaching, they always say just focus on one thing. And last week it hit home, and I was like, okay, yeah, I need to focus on one thing at a time. So like I have this 5-year goal of where I want my sheep flock to be, and like the farm to be, and our family and all that. And maybe in another video I could go on and on about what my 5-year plan is. But obviously that 5-year plan cannot happen this year. Like not everything, like I can't go from 31 ewes to like 150 ewes in 1 year. It's just not possible. Now I need that time to grow as a shepherdess and learn my sheep and learn how to lay them out, since I've never done that before, and have our kids and figure out, I don't know, how to juggle kids and a farm and all of those things. So I need to take that year by year. And so what came to me last week was that I need to focus on my one goal and just focus on that every day and just getting 1% better. And so my husband's going to be embarrassed when I say this, but my one goal for this year is going to be working with my husband better, or like becoming a better team, like both of us communicating better. And because he's my partner for our farm, and you can't run and operate a farm or any kind of business if you don't have a functional relationship with your partner. So I'm telling you, farming is complicated. Like, we have our marriage side of things, and that's fine. But then when you go to like being a business owner or like trying to run a farm with your spouse, it takes it to a whole nother level. So my one goal for 2022 is every day work with my husband and become a better communicator with him, a better partner in our farm. And I'm sure that will set the foundation, like what I'm saying, the 5-year plan. That one step, if I focus on that this year, along with accomplishing these other goals that I've set, or these other tasks that I've set to do for 2022, that one goal is going to set me up for success in my 5-year goal. So that's what I really wanted to share with you guys, that maybe sometimes we should just take a step back, and instead of doing all these crazy goals, just set small, realistic things that we are going to accomplish, and then do one goal that you can work at every single day to get 1% better. And at the end of the year, it really shows, and it shows in multiple ways throughout your life. So if you guys have one goal that you're going to be focusing on in 2022, I'd love to find out in the comments below. Make sure you leave a comment. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a great ringing in of the new year. We're not doing anything exciting. I will probably be sleeping. I don't know if I said this, but with my son, my pregnancy fell along the same timeline. And in between Christmas and New Year's was when I got sick. Like, not sick, but I just got a cold and stuff with him as well. So I find it very ironic that this pregnancy I got sick at the same time. It must be something. Ryan was like, well, maybe it's just that you get too caught up in Christmas and you're just too, stressed about Christmas. I'm like, I'm not stressed about Christmas. I think it's just, I don't know, a lot going on. And, you know how life is sometimes. And then pregnancy with that, I never allow myself to settle and take my time and rest when I need to, just because that's another thing I need to work on. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you have a great start to your 2022. I know I've said this before, but I have so much fun, awesome things coming. Great content for our farm stuff, great content for if you are a mother with young kids and you're just trying to figure out how to balance it all. I am trying to figure it out too. And I don't know, hopefully I could have some tips and tricks that I can share with you guys this next year, and just have us all be working towards our goals, and just being happy with our kids and our family. So thank you guys so much for supporting. Make sure that you give this video a like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in 2022. Bye guys.